Hey guys, and welcome back to another video, and in today's explanation we will go over the best accessories you can get based off of your playstyle and what sea you are in. Playstyle can change which one you would need, as whether you love PvP or are focused on grinding will greatly change what you want to help out. Accessories can change the game when it comes to difficulty, as they can give major boosts if you choose the right ones. Last note, I will not be going over holiday accessories in this video, as most people watching will probably want to get a good accessory as soon as possible, so we will stick with the full-time ones. Without any further introduction, let's get right into the video, starting off in the first sea. So in the first sea there are a few things that must be gone over before considering options. Whenever you are below level 700, PvP shouldn't be any concern to you, because you can just get bounty from killing NPCs or bosses for most of the sea. Along with this, if you were attacked by a player from a higher sea, they will probably be able to easily beat you, no matter what you had for your accessory, so I would highly recommend an accessory that is based off of damage overall and not skills such as instinct. Knowing this, I will now list the best couple accessories and explain why they are good and for what. So although you really shouldn't try this yet, if you wanted to be a gun main right from the start, you would have a couple of options, between the marine cap, Usopp's hat, and the pink coat. The marine cap and Usopp's hat are obtained from either being a marine and defeating a pirate, or being a pirate and defeating 3 marines. However, for both you must be over 250,000 bounty. The pink coat can be obtained by defeating the swan boss in the prison. Overall, I think that the pink coat would easily help you out the most, as it gives the biggest buff in damage along with a health boost. While the others have a cooldown boost, I think that the extra damage and health would help you out the most. If you want to be a sword main, I would probably recommend the swordsman's hat, as it is the only one that directly gives sword buffs, and can be bought for 150,000 money from this hidden NPC on Desert Island. However, if you are a more balanced player, you might prefer the cool shades dropped from the boss on Fountain Island, which I think are the best in the first sea. With the movement speed buff and the health and damage boosts, there isn't anything really bad to say about it, and it is pretty good for any people who love combos. If you are a melee main, the coat is your best option, with no real competition with its high damage and energy boosts, and the same with fruit users. I would recommend the Tomio ring, as its buff is based purely on fruit boosts. Overall, these may not be the best fit for you, and if you like other accessories, that's fine, but these are never bad options to come to when you are in need of a good basic buff. So now into the second sea, a whole new series of items are introduced, and many of them are actually incredibly diverse. This is when PvP accessories are really first introduced, as you get buffs based more on players rather than the NPCs. Another large thing to note in the sea is that most accessories here are better than the ones in the first sea for obvious reasons, so get these quickly, might really help you out. Firstly, if you wanted to get into PvP due to your bounty being 2.5 million or something else, I would immediately recommend the Ghoul Mask mainly because of its 10% life leech on players, which can be a deadly combo with certain abilities if you wanted to grind bounty. This mask can be found in the Cursed Ship and purchased from an NPC for some ectoplasm. For any all-rounded players, I would without a doubt choose the Swan Glasses. Although they might not look the coolest out of all the accessories, they might be the strongest overall in this sea, as there are tons of stat boosts for all tools you may use in a fight. These glasses can be found from the Swan boss with a low chance due to their immense power. If you aren't ready to get either of the other accessories yet, the Warrior's Helmet is also a good option for sword or melee users, as it is fairly easy to find just by beating Bartolo's quest from the cafe. Gun users don't really get a good accessory here. However, fruit users might want to check out the Dark Coat, found from defeating Darkbeard, which isn't easy, but the coat is worth it if you manage to. These options are certainly better than the ones found in the first sea. However, as we enter the third, the options really are only continuing to diversify, so playstyle is most important in our next bit. So the third sea is a lot bigger as a game and has a lot more to do, so with it a lot more accessories arrive. Because of this, I will go over subtopics and what to do for each of them, along with why to use that accessory. Starting off, if you want a good PvP accessory overall in this final sea, I would either go with the Pale Scarf, especially for Doe users, because of its massive instinct range boost and dodges, or one of the Kitsune accessory variants. The ribbon is more based on defense while the mask is based on offense, but I think that both of them still work best when used with the Kitsune fruit. All three of these options greatly increase your abilities in their own ways, and none of them are truly better than the other. It's really what you prefer. If you are sea beast hunting, you might find it obvious that the two accessories I would tell you to get would be the Leviathan Shield and Crown, which both have insane sea event boosts. The Crown will allow you to deal more damage, especially to sea events, along with instinct boosts and other boosts to help you out too. The shield will also buff you, but mostly provide defense against water and sea events, so you don't have to be worried about getting comboed. 6 feet deep. If you are a runner, I'm gonna recommend a lei or the pilot helmet, as they both will certainly make you even more annoying to deal with. The lei will heal you much quicker than normally, giving you time to run to a safe zone or sky camp and heal, while the pilot helmet will allow you to easily outrun your attacker with its 130% speed increase buff. Both of these are also good options for regular players, but can be very broken for runners. For fruit users, I would recommend the Pale Scarf once again, as it holds a decent buff along with its other op boosts to instinct, and for sword users I would either recommend the Scarf once again or the Hunter's Cape, which can also be put to good use with gun or melee users. Overall, these accessories are probably some of the hardest to get in the game, but if you have made it all the way to the third sea, I'm sure you are committed enough to grind your way up to these up items. That's all of the accessories I have for this video. If a future update comes out with a new accessory, I'll leave it up to you all to figure out how useful it is and when you should use it. If you agreed with this ranking, make sure to like and subscribe to help the channel out, or if you want to see more content like this. I may make a holiday accessory short in the future, but for now, this is it. Lastly, I didn't mention all accessories in the game and I probably left out a lot, but that is because I wanted to focus on only the most useful ones, rather than going over each and every accessory in the game. That's all for this video. I hope to see you in the next one. Bye guys.